Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to another Cajun toy review. And yeah, as per the last video where we did the Thor figure, I asked in the comments which one you want to see next, another Thor figure or Boba Fett, and Boba Fett was the one that was requested. So this is really going to be my first Black Series figure that I reviewed. A couple of them popped up in shorts and stuff like that, but it's not really a series I collect. And now with figures getting even more expensive and stuff like that, it doesn't look like I ever will be, but I will still cherry pick on some of them that I like. And I definitely love me some Boba Fett. I enjoyed the book of Boba Fett a lot. It wasn't perfect, but hey, it's more Star Wars. And I'm probably going to spoil it and talk about some things in it, but I don't know. I really kind of dig this new updated look for Boba Fett, and it was just great to see him on the screen again, man. Mandalorians, Boba Fett, anything they can give me, man, I'm all for it. So, yeah, looking at this is a standard Black Series box. Some they come in different sizes for different the figure, but this is slightly bigger than average because we do get a lot of accessories in there. Got a removable helmet. We have the jetpack, his rifle, and his blaster. Looking great in there. Pretty good likeness on there. And yeah, Boba Fett on the side right there, looking really cool. And on the back, we have a shot of Boba Fett again. This is the throne room version of him. I think there is more than one. But once regarded as one of the most fearsome and capable bounty hunters in the galaxy, Boba Fett seamlessly met his demise in the Sarlacc pit. A survivor to the core, Fett lived to fight another day. And not much on the side. Light hole for light on the top. And UPC on the bottom. Now, a little bit of a surprise on this figure review. I did order this, and while I was waiting for it to come in, I don't know what I was doing, but I ordered another Boba Fett figure, and he did come in. But this is not your Hasbro Boba Fett. This is actually one of these smaller Kenner figures, and yeah, they're basically the same figure. They're both the throne room style Boba Fett, or this is Tatooine Boba Fett. But we're going to look at both of these figures. So we'll kind of compare them side by side because I'm interested to talk about them. I really do not collect these at all, so this is going to be like a one-shot. So, yeah, Book of Boba Fett, Kenner, Book of Boba Fett, Hasbro. Let's get into it. Alright, so here we have Black Series Boba and little mini vintage Boba out of the box on the turntable. Had a chance to pose each one of them, check them out and stuff. And man, these are both awesome figures. I'm just going to be honest, man. I'm really blown away by this little vintage figure, man. It is super cool. Wasn't expecting a lot. So, yeah, we're going to talk about each one of them and look at them individually and stuff like that. But I think you can't really go wrong with either one of these depending on what you're collecting. I think these are both really awesome figures, and yeah, I'm glad I have them to compare to, and I hope you enjoyed it. So let's take a look at the accessories per each figure, and then we'll look at the figures themselves. Alright, so we have the accessories for our two Boba Fetts out, and man, there's a lot to talk about. So immediately, the smaller Kenner one does come with more accessories. He has these Stormtrooper heads, which is pretty crazy. These remind me of the opening or the original trailer for The Mandalorian, but these are actually full-size heads for these figures, so you can actually pop this off and put it on the on Boba if you want, or another Stormtrooper if you had. We'll definitely put it on Boba just to show you. But they both come with the two blasters, the EE blaster and his sidearm, which I don't know what it's called, helmets, and jetpacks, or backpack, yeah, jetpack. But smaller Boba comes with these two flames, which we can take and attach into the pack if you like so, which is pretty awesome. So advantage little Boba on that. Now, we'll start with the backpack, so jetpack. So you can see the Black Series 1, the bigger one, doesn't have as much paint on it. The detail and stuff is all the same on there. It looks really, really good on it for both. They both kind of attach, no, this one has 3 ports, but they both attach basically in the center of the back. Now, which one is more accurate to Boba Fett? This one is painted accurate to the Book of Boba Fett. This one doesn't have as much paint. So, advantage little Boba. But yeah, they both look really great. Now, what could take this over the top and make one of these better than the other? Well, how about if we could do something like this? Have a missile come out of this thing. Yeah, okay, that is amazing. There is a launchable missile in there. But this... So, by talking about the missile, I have to say you can't pull the visor down to target. You can on this Boba, but that is just such a cool feature. Oh, fireball missile. Yeah, look up the legend of these. When these came out in like I think it was the 70s, 80s when they first came out, kids were like swallowing these missiles and it wasn't good. It's a holy grail of toys. But yeah, both these jetpacks, like I said, either one of them look really awesome. Two different paint styles. They want it definitely more detail on the smaller one. And looking at the pictures, as you can see there, this paint is more accurate to the show. Alright, so what about the blasters? So let's take a look at these EE blasters. They are very similar. They look the same. I mean, they're sculpted. The sculpts on them are pretty much identical. There is more paint on the smaller one, it looks like. Again, it has a lighter gray there. They both have gray accents on the stock, but they both look good. They're both kind of awkward to hold. Just the way the handles are made and stuff on there. It takes a little bit to get in there, but definitely great detail on both of them. You can't go wrong with either one, but very impressive again for like the smaller scale to have just as much detail as that. Now the blaster that I don't know the name of, somebody can go ahead and tell me in the comments now. Logic Blaster, you're probably going to know right away. Yeah, check out Logic Blaster's channel if you haven't already. He is a huge Boba Fett fan and definitely has way more knowledge than I do, and has probably reviewed both these figures. But yeah, these look really good, and if you know me, they can be holstered, both of them. So points to both of these figures for holsterable sidearms. You know I love it. Alright, so let's look at the helmets now. So both of them can put their helmets on very easily. This helmet, let's see, I'll push it all the way down. You don't see really any skin with that high collar on there. I noticed another one. I'm going to push it down again to check it. But again, it has more paint, it looks like, on there. Let's get our other Boba helmet side by side. The color's a little off too. This one's more vibrant green all around, but this one has more battle damage on the top. But yeah, I mean, they both look great, but I give the bigger one the advantage for the option to pull down the visor. That is awesome, but you're not going to do anything with it because you can't launch your missile. You see what I'm saying about the neck comes out a little bit more on this one. It's definitely more snug on there. It's a little softer plastic material too. This is harder. This is a little bit squishy. But both these look fantastic. Like I said, these are both two great figures, and I'm very impressed with both of them. But yeah, as far as accessories goes, I'm gonna give advantage to the Kenner one. I'm really blown away about the amount of accessories that came with this little figure. Oh yeah, we're gonna do a head swap with this too. So you can pull his head off, which I was actually surprised. And there you go. Now he's in disguise, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Stormtrooper heads, you can put them on a pike, do whatever you need with them. But I definitely think the smaller one did come with a plethora of accessories, which overall gives it a little bit more value for me. But don't really collect figures at that scale, so it's a hard decision. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, let's take a look at the figures. Okay, looking at our two Bobas, you can definitely see that there is a difference in size, so you're going to have to take that in consideration with price and what you collect. But I think I said again and again, these are both two fantastic figures. And looking at them, you know, obviously they're the same character, so they look identical for the most part. There are mild differences. Some of them we already pointed out. But one that stuck out to me when I first looked at these two figures side by side is the boots. So yeah, this Black Series right here has these gray boots, while the Kenner Vintage Series has these brown boots. And I didn't know which one was accurate, like off the top of my head. Wasn't something that stood out to me. But looking at it, and as you can see in the picture, the brown boots are accurate. And maybe there's a different scene with it, but I don't think so. Most of the pictures I saw, he has the brown boots. So that might be a decision for you. But again, it's what you collect. but we're going to look at them both together. One of the other differences that I noticed on them is the belts. So if you look at them, the Black Series one has holsters all around his belts, like pouches and stuff like that all around his belt, while the smaller one has bullets and then holsters on one side. So which one is accurate for that? Again, it's the Kenner smaller one. And just to point out again, not to nitpick, but there's no detail on the back side of the belts on here, on the Black Series one, while the Kenner one has bullets that go all the way around. So again, I'm very impressed with a figure that I thought I would probably never have gotten this guy, but man, I'm really blown away by how good it looks. Now, one of the big things, of course, is likeness. So which one looks like our actor, Tamir Morrison? That doesn't look too bad. Looks pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of the kind of the grayish kind of white on his face, but it's not a bad look for him. I think it's pretty close. So there's no way that this little guy, I got him on some tack so he stands up there, that this little guy is going to look better than this, right? There's no way. What is happening? What is going on? Why? Look at this. This is ridiculous. This little small one. This is amazing sculpt, man. I'm just in awe of this guy. It's like, it's pretty. I mean, look at that again. So yeah, you guys let me know in the comments what you think. Which one looks more like the actor? As for sculpt on them, they both look really great. Both have a lot of detail. I'm not gonna nitpick every little thing. There is last thing I'll say about it, because I feel like I'm beating this Black Series figure up, which I really do love, and I think it's awesome. But there is more paint on the gauntlets on both sides on the smaller one. But hey, let's see. And on the back, yeah, everything's about the same. I'm not a huge fan of these pants. I don't really like these big baggy pants. And this could be just, from a different episode, because this is the Tatooine, this is the the Throne Room one. So maybe he did change. I don't remember him changing that much. I don't remember him going from these like Arabian kind of baggy hammer pants to these really cool kind of, combat pants, I guess you could say is the right word for it. So yeah, overall, these are two fantastic figures. Now, while I was complaining about that, I do like this soft goods, like cloak in the back. That's really nice on there. So let's see how they pose. Like, what's the articulation on these figures and stuff like that? Which one's going to shine? Is there going to be the same, similar? There's no way this little guy is going to be as articulate as this guy. So let's take a look. So you can look down about this much. You can look up at the two suns of Tatooine that much. Got some tilt on there. Full rotation on the head. Full arm rotation. There is no bicep swivel. And you get about that much range going up with the shoulder pads kind of going there. I'm just kind of scared to scratch that off. Got a single jointed elbow. And does that get a little bit? You can get it, but. And we have. Alright, you can go away. We have flex at the wrist to an extent. The gauntlet blocks a lot of that. But you can get your rocket shots and stuff on there, your poses on there, what you want. This arm, you can get, be worried about popping these hoses, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I don't know what kind of range you want to do that, but he does have rotation at the waist. And there's no ab crunch in there. You can go back about that much and forward. Now this is where I think we're going to see some issues with these legs. Oh, can split about that far, enough to ride a banta. Kick about this high. Rotation at the thigh. That's a weird cut. Looks weird with these pants. And let's see these knees. Wow, that's more than I thought I was going to get. Think about that far with the knee. And there's boot rotation. And there is a toe hinge pivot. Sorry, ankle pivot. And there's peg holes at the front of the feet. Kind of a little bit different from what I'm used to. Like I said, don't close the Black series. So I'm gonna put you back on the stand so you don't fall. Let's take a look at Mini Boba. So he can look down about that much. Up. Yeah. Full rotation. Got pivot and tilt. Full arm rotation. Now these shoulder pads are actually not connected to the arm, so you can actually roll it all the way around if you like. Single jointed elbow, but full range on there. And it's, oh my god, you can flex the elbow. I did not think that was going to happen. It looked like he has a bicep cut. No, he doesn't. You can rotate at the waist. Ab crunch a little bit. Yep, about the same. Rotate that wrist. You can move this arm. Let's see, you got a flex on the wrist. Yes, you do. How can you split? Whoa, your leg came off. Uh-oh. Oh, that just came right back in there. So you split about that much. Closely, yeah. About bantha size. He has a thigh cut. Oh, his leg came off again. Okay, all right. You gotta be careful with this guy. All right, get that in there really good. There's a thigh cut in there. Wow. All right. Oh, man. All right, okay, go about that high. Doesn't have a boot cut, though. No way. Okay. Does have an ankle hinge though, and peg holes in the bottom of his little tiny cute little feet. And yeah, but little feet that don't stand really well, so you can see the tack on there to hold them in place. So, little trick. All right, so yeah, I'm running a little bit long on this video. That's two Bovas, man. I think they're really awesome, man. I'm definitely enjoying messing around with these guys and playing with them. This guy is going to go on my shelf, and this guy is going to go on my desk. So yeah, I'm glad I got them, man. Let me know what you guys think about these, and in the comments. And if you like this video, please leave a like. Check out our other content. Not going to be much Star Wars, but a lot of other figure reviews. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Join me for now. We'll be doing some Joes and some more Marvel Legends and everything else in between. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourself.